Hello again and welcome to another video. This is our March 2022 on a 22 plate Toyota Hilux 2.8 D4-D Auto Invincible X double cab. The car's covered 21,892 miles with 2 Toyota services being completed already. It's one owner from new, so the last owner was a private person, and there is no added VAT on this vehicle. He wasn't able to claim the VAT back. So, and the car is finished in Titian bronze metallic. Now, as always, we've put a few accessories on the vehicle that we feel enhance the vehicle, and it's had a full machine polish, both rotary and orbiting, to bring the paintwork up really nicely. So let's get started. The aim of the video, as some of you may know that have seen the videos before, is to show you the condition, what's on the vehicle, etc. We'll go around the outside, engine bay, and then we'll do the interior. Okay, so starting at the front here, I'm just going to zoom in and show you the condition. There's a very small, right on the edge there, a couple of very small tiny chips. They're hardly noticeable, just on the darker bit of the grey there. It's very, very minor. Nothing really to write home about. The Toyota Hilux Invincible X has front and rear parking sensors, and on the 22 plate you got 360 cameras, one of them of which is at the front just under the badge there, and the JBL sound system as well, and dual climate control. Now we've also fitted down here, you see the Predator spoiler bar. Now we've added on the top there the bonnet guard. Now this bonnet guard, unlike the Toyota one that you'd get from the accessory shop, which covers this section here, is sort of thicker in the center, and it sort of narrows down at the ends. This one's a little bit more robust, and it shows off the front of the vehicle as it was meant to look. And the bar at the bottom, for me, it just balances the top and the bottom of the vehicle. Now if I come round to this side, and that bar, you know, it does do a job. I mean, if you're someone that shoots or go out in the country, if there are any sort of branches come down off the trees, it will just give a little bit of added protection down there. Okay, we've got the fog lights down there as well. Again, just moving in, everything on this side is lovely. No scratches on any of the wheel arch covers. And then if we come up onto the top, now this colour, this Titian bronze, it sort of changes in different lights. Now I'm trying to see if there are any chips or anything that we've had to touch in, but there aren't, I don't think. It's in really nice condition. Just going to move around slowly. No, I can't see anything. I actually can't see anything on there. So there's nothing on the bonnet. And the window, the front screen, sorry. You see the Harman Kardon speakers at the front there. Harman Kardon? Sorry, not Harman Kardon, JBL. Getting mixed up with the BMWs. And all of the, no chips in the screen basically is what I was trying to get to. And if you come up onto the roof, again, no damage, no dents, no bird dropping stains. If we just follow it all the way back, we've got the Toyota Truckman back, hard top with roof rails and pop out side windows. Just going to bring you back, and if we come down low and look down the side of the vehicle, you can see how true all the panels are. No nasty dents or anything. I'll come around to this side and do the same. And you can just see it's all in really nice condition. There are cameras under the mirror covers to help with the, to basically give you the 360 view. We'll show you that when we get inside the car actually. I'll come back out. That's probably capturing it, its true colour. No damage on the wheels at all. Like I say, the wheel arch covers all in nice condition, no scuffs on the mirrors at all. And then we've got the keyless entry button on the side here, so the key in your pocket, you can lock the vehicle, press it again and unlock the vehicle. Door edges, again, no damage. Just trying to show you everything that I can see. And again, look, all in really nice condition. Got the mud flaps there. I think if we come up and get a better view, the hardtop is on central locking, which is what that clicking was. I think I just pressed the button in my pocket. If we look down that side, and then we've got the bumper corners, always worth checking because some of them get scuffed on the corners there. If you look across the back of the tailgate, like I say, this is the Truckman. In fact, the Toyota top, I'm not too sure if he got the top from Truckman. I think he probably would have done, but they do the Truckman top at Toyota, so it doesn't really make much odds, to be honest with you. I think it's a 7-pin electrics there, but there is a, let's have a look. There is a converter, yeah, 7. There is a converter in the glove box to go to 11. No damage on the tailgate. Camera just up under there. In fact, I think there will, I'll come back to that in a minute. Just go. I think there was a little scratch on the top edge of the tailgate, but I will show you that when we come back round, so you can see all down the side of the car there. Right, if we come out on this side, and then we'll take a look under the bonnet. Okay, so I'm going to pop the bonnet. Dan's going to lift it up for me. So we'll just move round. So it's worth remembering that the lever on the outside, let me just get this in focus. This is your fuel one, and this is your bonnet. We haven't actually fitted any, but they do a gas strut, thanks Dan, that I think it fixes to down the side here, and you can have gas struts either side to make it a lot easier lifting the bonnet up, because it is quite a heavy panel. But nice clean engine bay. Got the AdBlue tank, also tank filling cap there. That's where the AdBlue goes in. Because the AdBlue is what splits the NOx in the diesel emissions into nitrogen and oxygen and makes it healthier to breathe. So this is a 208 PS 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine. So it's around about 203, is it, or something, brake horsepower, thereabouts. They've got very good lighting on these later Hilux as well. Some of the earlier ones, the headlights didn't really do too much, but these later ones are much better. If Dan can put that down for me, it's probably worth showing you when you put these bonnets down, is to basically bring it down to about there and then just drop, and that way it will latch on both sides. What you don't want to do is bring it down so gently that you end up having to push on either the bonnet or the bonnet guard, because that will damage it. So let it just drop into place. So I think we've had a good look at the outside. Really nice looking vehicle, as I say, in this colour. We've got a blue and a black one over there. And we've just got a crimson spark red one coming into stock as well. So, for those of you who don't know, so up to 2021, the vehicles had the JBL, but they didn't have dual climate control and they didn't have 360 cameras. And then at this age, 22, they got JBLs, they had the JBL, they had 360 cameras, dual climate control. They had the JBL on the 21 plate. I don't know what I've just said. So just reiterate that again. So basically on the 22, you got the 360 cameras and extra, dual climate. And in 23, that then changed and they dropped the JBL system and you got rear heated seats and the 360 cameras. So if, in my eyes, the 22 plate got the better combination because the rear heated seats aren't going to do you, the driver, or anything, are they? So anyway, door card next. Again, really nice, no damage on there. Basically, the gentleman that had the vehicle before was a dentist. So I think he had, you know, they had kids, they had a dog, and so forth, and so it was a very practical vehicle, and they've changed it now. I can't remember what he's changing it for. Cup holders, and then we've got the glove box at the top, which has got an air vent in here for the air conditioning. So the air conditioning will run in here, so you can use that like a chiller. And then we've got the locking wheel nut, the books, and then this is the little converter. Why won't this focus? Come on, camera. Let me just tap on the screen. There we go. Adapter 7p to 13p. There you go. So that just screws into the other one. If we look all across the dash, there's no damage around the screens, up on the top here. And then if we come in, all of the black gloss around the gear stick, it's not all scratched up or anything. It's got a metallic finish around the edge. That's what that sparkly bit is that you can see around there. And then we've got the center armrest, and then to show you in there, and then the seating, the leather seats, nice thick leather on these. We've got the mats. They do a rubber mat. You can get a 3D mat, which is cut at the side if you like, and it will hold any stones and things, so you can just lift them up and empty them out. If you need anything like that, please ask us. We've got various different accounts with companies that sell accessories for the vehicles. So, let's come out of there. Oh, the other thing I forgot to mention is we've put the wind deflectors on the side. They fit nice and flush. They don't, you know, protrude outside the vehicle too far. And it just allows you to have the window open without getting soaking wet in the winter. Okay, it's late on a Saturday, so my brain is starting to go to mush. I'm trying to remember everything. Okay, so the rear door, no damage on there. And while we're here, no damage around the filler cap, no scratches or anything like that. We look at the door seals. All the door seals, there's no scratches through the paintwork anywhere. All of the plates get these little hairline scratches on the edge of the plates. That's what they're there for. They're there to protect the paintwork. Got the mats in the back. The back of the front seats are all in nice condition as well. No scratches or damage on there. And then, in fact, Dan, could you open the door on the other side, please? And then we've got these hooks, which we'll see in a minute. There we go. To hang carrier bags, and they're one on either side of the seat. And then the center piece there, no damage at all. All of the leather. Isofix, headrests, and center armrest with cup holders. And we can also lift these seats up. They'll clip around the headrests. They're split 60-40, like so. And then under here on this side, you've got a cubby hole. And then on the other side, then, if you could just lift that one, that's where the jack and the toolkit is. Just under there. Lovely, thank you. Can all go down like so. You shut the door, that's okay. Thank you. And if we come round and open up the tailgate, we can actually just drop this tailgate because we fitted a lift and damper kit. Now, I just wanted to point out on the top here, there is a little scratch there, which we've touched in. You get them on all of the vehicles. It's a prime place for getting little scratches, but it's out of sight when you have the cover down, you don't see it. So we'll lift that up. As I say, I'm just going to show you from here. So that falls down nicely because we've got a damper. You get a little click as this always touches on the edge of here. And we've tried various different methods, and it's better off just making a click as it passes it. It just rubs on it. But we've tried to change it and do other things, and it didn't really work, and that was the best option. Now here, this bar is fitted, and it goes through, into the back here. We fit a metal plate in here for the bar to sit against. And it's under tension. It's taking the weight of the tailgate. So we can just lift it with our fingers, because these are about, I don't know, 25, 30 kilos. We've got a Toyota under-rail bed liner. Now, as I say, this top tailgate is on central locking, but the bottom tailgate isn't. We've then got these really nice Toyota storage boxes that are bolted to the side, and you can fill these up with whatever you need to fill them up with, whether it be tools. You can lock them on the side here, put a padlock through them. So there's two of those, one either side, and they sort of fit flush with the wheel arches. I told you it was late on a Saturday. My brain won't work. So we'll struggle through. Okay, and then we've got the pop-out windows, LED light at the top, no damage on the lining, no damage on the tailgate. So I'll just zoom back out and give you an idea. That's the back of the vehicle. Looks really cool actually, especially if you want to go fishing or something. And put all your tackle in the boxes. And then we just bring that down. Always bring this down in the middle. And there is a separate lock. I think this pops up. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Clip that in. Okay, so we've done the back of the vehicle. Just come around, just show you this door card on this side. Again, no damage on there, no damage on the speaker covers. Door seal the seats, all the headlining, really nice. You got a couple of hooks just up here as well to hang things on. Okay, and then onto the front. And checking out the door card on this side. And you've got folding electric mirrors. It's very bright with the lights above this time of year. It's dark outside and it really puts a haze. It's really quite hard playing around with it. Anyway, I think you get the gist of it. And there we go. And the driver's seat, again, no damage to the seat at all. Electric on this side, and then you've got a preheat button, so in the winter it'll press that button, it'll bring the revs up and heat the engine up quicker. The P button is for the front parking sensors, and then you've got the camera view and the DPF button. It's like I've never really used, I think I've only ever pressed it and it's worked once, because it automatically will do a regen. When the vehicle does regen, you'll get a little graph come up on here, and it'll sort of like, each block will disappear as it cleans itself, so you know when it's done. And you can sit at, if you come to the end of your journey, you can sit at idle and it will finish the DPF clean, so you know that your DPF's not getting blocked when it's full up. So don't really get any issues with that. My advice is don't put cheap supermarket fuel in any diesel vehicle. I've sold quite a few cars to people that work at the local refinery in Southampton, and a lot of this supermarket fuel is cheaper, especially the diesel, because it doesn't have the cleaning additives that some of the other fuels have that burn cleaner, so you get less soot particles, etc. Right, let's climb up inside. We've got these handles up here as well you can use. Do I have the key? Yes, I do. Perfect. Right. So let's start it up actually. So we've got the start button just down here. Okay. Now, if you want to adjust the brightness on this screen, this button down here, there you go. And if you hold it, it'll bring the lightness down or up. Let me turn that radio off quickly. And then the buttons on this side of the steering wheel up here, these will move you around the screen here. This is your lane departure warning, and there is your assist, which basically that means it will steer for you back into the lane if you drift out of it. And this is for your cruise control. This is for the adaptive cruise control, I should say. And that if we turn it on actually, so turn it on, push down to set, and then using that button on the steering wheel we just showed you, you can set the distance behind the car in front, like so. And you'll notice that the dials here, a lot of people, they clean in here when it's all dusty and it scratches all of the screen. This one wasn't very bad at all. However, we actually have a little machine polishing motor that will actually fit in here. It's like a head about this big, and we machine polish all of this and around here, and we spend a bit of time making sure that it's as nice as it can be. You know, it is a pickup truck, but they're a lot of money, these pickup trucks, so you want to have them in nice condition. We have eco and power. When you bring the gear shift down into drive, if you've not had one of these before, it's very easy to bring it down and drag it to the right. Now if you do that, basically, where is it? Let me come out of here. Oh yeah, sorry, it's at the top. You'll notice you've put it into S4. So it takes you straight to fourth gear. So if I move it over to the left into D, that's where it should be. So if you see it over here, that's basically in manual mode, sport manual mode, and you have to flick the gear stick backwards to go down through the gears and then forwards to go up to sixth gear. If you push it back over to the left, it'll go back into D. So D is your normal driving position, and that's S. And like I say, it's very easy to pull it back and just do that. You can do plus and minus down here as well, but you want it there for auto. That's just so you can unlock, you can pop that, and if the car's in park and you need to tow it for whatever reason, you release that and you can put it into neutral. So also down here we have, this is where the leads for the USB, for your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You've got your heated seats, stop start, which you can turn off, that's hill descent, and then you've got another, so you've got 12 volt either side. Traction control you can turn off, and then this is a diff lock. You've got your four-wheel drive here, so high 2, high 4, and then low 4, and at that point you can put it into diff lock. You should never really drive these vehicles in four-wheel drive on the normal, unless you're on a slippery surface, because the boxes will actually overheat and you can cause more damage, and that's on any four-wheel drive like this really. So as I was saying, on this vehicle you've got dual climate control. On the 21 plates you just had a single temperature, and this dial here would work the fan speed. That's the difference. The fan speed is now in the center, and it's dual climate either side, and you can adjust both temperatures like so if you want, synchronize them, put it in dual. JBL, we've got obviously navigation on here, but with your Android Auto or Apple CarPlay you get the screen of the sat nav that you're using, whether that be Google Maps or Waze. We go into menu. If you go into audio, for example, you can go audio straight away actually. You can go into DAB, and you've got all your DAB channels in here. Just want to remember, okay, options, sound, you've got all your different radio options. If you go back to menu, go setup, this is where you can customize everything. Your preferred service, so depending on which phone you'd have, you go Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. And then beep sound we've got on, we can turn that off like so, or leave it on. Different colors of the screen. Quite like this one here, so forth. And we've got buttons for the volume, sorry, my mind went blank then, volume and telephone, etc., voice as well there. Now using these buttons, so I'm just going to come back over here. If we scroll down, these are the windows we get, and if we go across and go across again, you can see the menu there. And if we go across one more time to settings, press the button in the center, and then basically if we go into lane departure, this is where we can turn the yaw assist on. So with that on, if you indicate to change lane, fine, nothing happens. If you don't indicate to change lane and you sway across the white line, the cameras will pick it up and the steering wheel will just literally pull you back into the lane that you were in. Okay, if we come out of there, you've then got your collision warning, which also will, I think that will bring in the brakes as well, so you don't crash into the back. And then you've got your road speed awareness. So if the speed of the road changes, it always indicates the speed of the road you're on up in that round circle there. And you can have a notification method for excessive speed. And you can have that for visual and audio. So it'll make a dinging noise and flash on the screen there. Or just only visual. Okay, and then the last one I was going to show, let's just come back out of here, one more backspace, is your dynamic radar cruise control with road speed awareness, which is off, so we'll turn that on. So that's all on there. Oh no, wrong one, sorry. That's why. There we go, that's all on there. Okay. So I think we've covered, we've got vents up here with time. We've got an auto dimming rear view mirror, cubby hole for glasses, lighting up here. I think we've pretty much covered everything. Heated mirrors and heated front screen at the bottom, so it will defrost your wiper blades. Okay. Cameras. He nearly forgot the cameras. So if we go into reverse, you can see we have a 360 camera here. So I'll just get Dan to walk around the vehicle. Dan, would you just walk around the vehicle for the 360 camera? Just because it's quite hard to see, if he walks around, you'll be able to pick that up on the camera like so. You can also change the lines. You've got the guidelines there for linking you up to the tow bar. You can see the tow bar, you can see the back bumper. You can also have this on a bigger screen for the rear view camera. Now, if we put it back into park, remember the camera button which was down here. Now if we press this, that's now brought on the front camera as it suggests down here. Again, we've got some markings that will show us, and that's the bumper here, and here you can see again the 360 camera. Now the auto button, if you press that, when you drop below 5 miles an hour, it'll prompt this camera to come up. The idea of being able to turn it off, if you're following your navigation system, you don't want this picture on the screen if you're at a junction and you want to know where you're going. So you have the option to turn this off, but it's quite handy to have it on, say for example in the showroom here. So I'll leave that on there for now. Right, if you press it one more time, you then get a view looking down the side towards the front. So you don't curb your wheel or hit your wheel on any rocks if you're parking in like a national car park where they've got usually borders of rocks to show where the parking spaces are. Something like that anyway. So, right, that's shut her down. I think we've covered pretty much everything. I'm going to have to release the seat back a bit to get out. There we go. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch the video. I hope it was helpful. If you need any finance for a vehicle or anything like that, please give me a call and we're happy to help. We've got some pretty good APRs, I think, really. 9.4% with Santander. We've also got a few other companies. Some pay us a small commission and mainly one doesn't. So, you know, we just have to explain that to people if we're mentioning finance. So if there's anything, the warranty. So these vehicles, as you probably already know, come with up to 10 years warranty. If you want more information on that, please do give me a call. It's now time for us to go home, thank God. It's late on a Saturday evening. So thank you for taking the time to watch the video. Look forward to speaking to you soon. All the best now. Bye.